Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Friday price action did leave the US dollar slightly firmer, but however this morning's open a little shift in sentiment. As you can see here, the Australian dollar is finding a little bit of a bias now from the bullish side as it responds in front of that 75, 95, 10 support. Although the outlook for this week still expects to see further supply returning either from 76.55 or above the multi-month highs around that 75.05.40 level. In light of the pattern though, I do expect to see further weakness to eventually take out this support at 75.95 and look down towards the lows that were seen earlier this month at 74.80.90 and reassess from there. The euro story is quite interesting now, that the fact that the market gapped open this morning, mainly on the back of the healthcare bill that was dropped. And you can see here the dollar weakness is now taking the market towards the resistance of 108, 2050. Currently trading around 45 to 48, right on the resistance. I do expect to see the market does defend this region and then turn back and fill the gap that was created this morning and look towards the support of 107.55 with the trigger level beneath at 107.05.20. If we do see a break above that 108.50, then we could see a squeeze up towards 109.15.20, but I still expect to see a dollar's return in strength and tackle this level and send the market lower. Well, dollar yen, a very interesting story as the market is now weakening from the break of 110.60 this morning. Now, if this pattern continues, then we're looking down towards 109.80 with the objective holding at 107.40.80 and reassess from there. The bulls do need to respond very soon, otherwise this concern to the bearish outlook will strengthen. With the top side now a long way away, with resistance seen at 111.65.75. Well, the Great British Pound is still at this stage struggling around this 125 handle, although we are seeing a little bit of buying interest this morning. The market towards that 125, 75 area should find supply, and I do expect to see the market eventually send itself back towards the downside around that 122 region. The gold outlook, well, as you can see, we're now challenging this recent rejection level of 12.52 to 54. I still expect to see supply to come from this region. I'm not overly bullish, although the stochastic has come back into play from the bullish crossover. The MACD has not failed to respond. So looking closely towards this price, towards the top side, as I do expect to see the bears to return and defend this level and look back towards that 42 support. Now a break beneath there does give scope to 28. And wrapping up with oil. Well, I still am a little bit cautious due to the fact that the market did stage a very bullish rally back in late 2016. And in 2 days, the market went from 45 to 52. So as we're selling towards this region of 45, we could see this pattern again. So be a little bit cautious if you're trading from the bear side. Resistance still caps around 50.5 to 51.5. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report that shall be released shortly.